Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealer. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, we never take down, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch our content. However, when a unit is funded in full, that particular car, truck, or SUV comes down off of our website, letting you know the unit is no longer for sale. Hankstersgarage.com. Check us out there. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories throughout the United States, but more importantly, we install them. So, if you're watching one of our video presentations, maybe you want a different wheel and tire package, power steering, four-wheel disc brakes, AC, digital dash, maybe it's a truck, maybe you want a lift kit, lowering kit, maybe it's a Jeep, you want a different bumper package, we can do all of that for you. Of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona, stop in and see us. 2385 South Ridgewood in South Daytona, hankstersgarage.com. Car we do very well with here in Daytona, the Chevrolet El Camino. The one we're going to present to you today is a fantastic car, born in 1968, so let's check it out. 396 on the air cleaner. So yes, this is a big block El Camino. That big gold contraption on the driver's side firewall there is your power brake booster. So it does have power brakes. Buried down here somewhere underneath the alternator, I'm pretty sure, yep, power steering. Power steering reservoirs here. And then yes, AC, factory AC. So you got power steering, power brakes, AC, and a big block on top of a fantastic paint scheme. So let's check it out. Car is blue in color, black accents on the bottom. The paint on this car is really nice. Driver quality paint job, but however, the paint on the top of the fenders here, on the top of the hood, on your hood scoops, everything looks to be in pretty great shape. There's no clear coat fade. There's no areas of the paint where there's like debris in it, or maybe the metal wasn't dried properly and there's moisture in it. No bubbling or cracking up top on the fenders or the hood or the nose or anything like that. SS396 in the center of the grille is slightly patinaed, so check that out in still photos as well as in our video presentation here. The chrome on the front and rear bumper are in fantastic condition. No rusting around the bumper bolts, no pitting, no flaking in the chrome. Step around the side of the car to take a look at our brand new raised weight leather Cooper Cobra tires. Rally wheels, Chevrolet Motor Division center cap. How about that paint down low? So the black area sits real low to the car. Separating the black from the blue, you have your aluminum trim. That's also in good shape. And of course the blue on the front fender. Check out the top portion, the center portion, low behind the wheel there, around the wheel opening. Everything's in real nice shape. No blistering, cracking, bubbling, fading, any of that stuff. Your 396 emblem up there in the side marker light. Let's look at the glass, starting with the front windshield. Looks to be in pretty decent shape. There is a little chip right there, down low. The rest of it looks to be in pretty good condition. Chrome molding that encompasses the front windshield looks to be in pretty good shape. The grills that are in the hood scoops look to be in good condition. They're metal, they're not plastic. One mirror on the driver's side door. Vent window rubbers look to be in good condition. In fact, they are brand new. It just reminded me that they weren't in good condition when we got the car, so we put brand new ones on there. The chrome on the door handle there is in pretty good shape. Matches the chrome on the front and rear bumper. Drip rail molding looks like it's crimped and installed properly. Once again, on a classic car, if you're looking for paint issues, you can usually get either on your hands and knees or ask whatever dealer you're at or shop that might be selling the car to put it on the lift, because up in the air you'll see the imperfections. This car looks nice down low on the bottom of the door, on the rocker, on the lower quarter. Everything looks nice. Also, look at your door fitment. The body lines are nice and uniform. We'll give you a shot down the side of the car here when we get further back. Inside the car, what we have is, of course, first your door panel in pretty good shape. Armrest isn't ripped or torn or fallen off or anything like that. Door panel is in nice condition. You can see that none of the vinyl is torn, none of the chrome moldings falling off or coming off. You got your crank open vent windows here. That's kind of a cool feature that works. Dome light illuminates when you open up the driver door. Headliner in the car is brand new. Carpeting here behind the driver's seat's in good condition. It's hard to put the seat back at this angle. Oh, I did it. Okay, usually I can't do it. Wood steering wheel looks good. Dash is fairly new. We'll show you that on the test drive. The carpeting underneath the driver floor mat's in nice condition. Center console staple shifter car. Looks like newer sun visors as well. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. So we will take a look at that when we're sitting in the car. Rear window glass, same as the rest of the car. Glass is pretty clear here. You can see that you know, it's not excessively scratched. Of course, you got faint scratches from age or whatever, but very nice glass in the car throughout. Both doors, front windshield, and of course the rear window here. Same thing with that chrome molding that encompasses the rear window, rear windshield. Real nice shape. The bed is painted the same color as the car. It does look pretty good. You can see there's some areas over like in the corners there, maybe, you know, where, you know, the rain settles or the water settles when you wash it or whatever. You know, it's not perfect. It's a driver quality car. It is not a show car. You know, but very, very nice bed here in this El Camino. You know, some people will own the El Caminos, they spray it with the bed liner. You can do that. Also, there's those big, thick rubber mats that are actually kind of nice that you can use. So if you want to take it to a car show or throw something in it, use it as like a pickup truck bed. You don't scratch the hell out of the bed. So, body lines on the car. The car is really straight down the side. Of course, with that pickup truck bed style in our El Camino, you have a huge rear quarter or a huge rear bedside, whichever one you want to classify it as. And the body lines are nice and straight. Doors line up, fenders line up. Everything looks real good on the car. Exhaust pipe there coming out of the lower portion of the bedside there. You know, the black, check it out. We'll get a close-up there with the camera. You can see that there's no blistering or bubbling. You got your fuel door here. Once again, your rally wheels, beauty rings look to be in good shape. Raised white letter Cooper tires are brand new. So you do have this scratch rail here at the top of the tailgate, and it is scratched. You know, there is scratches in the piece from over time. How about the tailgate itself? It looks in good shape. You have your blue paint up top, nothing blistered, cracked, bubbled, flaking, anything going on there. The black portion in the center looks nice. SS396 badge looks to be fairly new. Reverse lights down low in the rear bumper. Rear bumper looks good. Look around the bumper bolts, no rusting, no pitting, no flaking. Nothing going on with the chrome. You know, simple tailgate operation. You know, you got these new pickup trucks coming out nowadays with electronic tailgates and all that fun stuff. But I just want to open up the tailgate and show you guys that the inside of the tailgate is not rusted or anything like that. You know, the paint's nice down there where it closes. The back portion, lower portion of the tailgate, when you put it down, you can see that it's nice and solid there. The paint on it's fairly good. You can see this side of the tailgate. There's no rust or anything like that going on. So that's cool. How about the passenger side? Once again, we're going to pause here for just a moment so that you can see how straight the bed is. You can see how nicely those chrome moldings line up. You can see how the passenger side door fits flush to the rear bed side or to the rear quarter and also to the front fender. It's a pretty nice car. This is one of the higher quality El Caminos that we've had through our showroom, and I'm proud to say that. Paint on the bedside, once again, there's no spider webs, there's no cracking, blistering, fading. It's laid nice and uniform. It's nice and smooth. Looks good. This is a great looking car. Raised white letter tires with that black accent down low and that, I don't know what color the blue is. I don't know if it's a factory color or not. I didn't break down the cowl tag and any of that stuff. However, fantastic paint on the car. It's a really nice paint job. I like the color, personally. How about up on the roof? Same thing. No clear coat fade, no paint issues. Passenger side drip rail moldings. Passenger side chrome moldings that encompass the door glass, the vent window. I told you the vent window seals are brand new. Chrome on the door handles are in good shape. Driver door, there's no issues there. Low. Take a look inside just as we did on the driver's side. So you got your SS396 there on the center of the door. Door panels in fantastic condition. Once again, crank window not only for the driver door, but for the passenger door glass, but also for the vent window. How about the passenger side seat? Look at that interior. I mean, I don't have any documentation as to when this car was painted. I don't have any documentation for when the motor was rebuilt. I don't have any documentation for when the interior was redone. But, I mean, look at the interior, how nice it is. The cushions are firm. None of the seat buttons are missing off of the back. The door panels look to be newer. The center console looks to be in pretty good shape. It's a pretty nice car. If you're looking for an El Camino, this is definitely one you should consider. How about the front fender? Passenger side front fender. We're going to show you once again your camera angle there. Check out low on the black portion. Check out your aluminum molding that goes around basically the entire car. No issues there on the blue right behind the wheel. Tire, beauty rings in good shape. We have still photos of every wheel and tire on our website. Check those out. It's a good looking car. 1968 Chevrolet SS El Camino big block car. We're going to take it outside and we're going to throw it on the rack and check out the undercarriage. I want to make mention that everything you see in this video presentation, you can do yourself when you visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach, and that's what I encourage you to do. We are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old cars. They're all going to have paint flaws, interior flaws, mechanical flaws. You know, we try to offer full disclosure in our video presentations of each one of our vehicles and represent each vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. There's only so much we can show you in a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. We can't go over every last inch of the car. But you can when you visit our showroom. We'll pull it outside for you. You can look at the paint real good out in the natural sunlight. We will let you pop the hood, play with the doors, play with the window cranks, open the hood, trunk, whatever you want to do. We will gladly put it in the air for you so you can check out the undercarriage. That way you can see what the car looks like underneath. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the motor performs, tranny shifts, brake stop, tires feel, car rides. If there's any kind of noises or vibrations that you may not like. This way, when the car shows up, wherever you might be located in the United States, there are zero surprises because you were here and went over it yourself. Plus, we have a fun business here in Daytona. We have over 70 cars on hand right now. We have a beautiful showroom. We're 5 miles from the Speedway. You got beautiful Daytona Beach just a couple miles away as well. You can check out Hankster's Garage, maybe have some accessories put on your car. Lots of stuff to do here. Lots of cool dining places out on the water, activities to do here in Daytona. So maybe make it a day or two visit and, check out not only our business operation here in Daytona, but also what surrounds us locally here. A lot of fun stuff to do and see. We do a lot of sight unseen business and have been for over 20 years. So hopefully the longevity we have in this business tells you something about our business model and the quality and quantity of vehicle we move not only through our Daytona location, but through our PA location as well. But if this is your first classic car purchase, or maybe you haven't owned a classic car in a while, or maybe you're a very specific or particular buyer, do not buy it sight unseen. Come visit our showroom and we will show you not only the vehicle you're interested in, not only explain to you some of the responsibilities that come with owning one of these classic cars, but we will also show you our entire business operation, inventory, and meet you face to face and say thank you for the business. Let's take it outside, we'll put it in the air, and check out the undercarriage, and we'll do a short little test drive in our 396/68 El Camino. Underneath our El Camino, first of all, let's take a look at the front of the oil pan here. We'll show you not only the front of the pan, but also the front seal. Everything's nice and dry up there right now. Cross member in the way in the center of the pan, so we'll take a look at the rear of the pan. Of course, on the passenger side here, you have the starter that's in the way, so you can't see anything. Bottom of the oil filter here. Look at the side of the block. You know what? I'll show you up here too. Check out this freeze plug up here. See that? Freeze plugs look new. Motor looks nice and painted. Although I don't have any documentation on the car, all those, we don't paint engine blocks. We do, recon paint undercarriages, make them look pretty, but we don't paint engine blocks. So that fact the engine block has been painted, that's a good sign that the motor's been freshened up somewhat recently. Let's see if I can say, okay, so you got exhaust manifolds on driver and passenger side. It's going to come down to dual pipes, dual mufflers. We'll take a look throughout the presentation at the exhaust system, make sure that's in good shape. The front frame rails look good, nice and solid, or I wouldn't be standing under it here, sitting on the lift on the frame rails. The floor pans, let's see here. From what I can see, look to be good. I don't see anything that's siliconed or patched or sectioned in. Let's take a look at the tranny pan. First of all, the flywheel is covered. The transmission pan on most cars is usually pretty visible, so you can see there. If you do have a tranny leak on one of these classics, you're going to want to check your transmission pan. Second thing you're going to check is your speedo cable. There's a little O-ring inside there that dries out, and you get a little drip out of the speedo cable. Third, tail shaft seal. It's about a $10, $15 seal. Got to pop out the drive shaft, pop in a new seal, bing, bang, boom, you're good to go. All three components look good at this time, which they should because the car was put through service. So, drive shaft's in good shape. You do have dual mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. No name brand on there, so it's the no-name exhaust system. 4-wheel disc brakes. So that's another added feature of this fine automobile. 12-bolt rear. So in the showroom, you got to see the top side of the bed. How about the bottom side of the bed? You can see it's nice and solid. There's no rust or rot holes up there. You're going to need a big fuel tank to feed this 396, so you have one here behind, or under, I guess I should say, the bed of this 68 El Camino. Let's take a look at the frame rails, driver's side, passenger side. Everything's real nice, good shape. Drop downs on the rear quarters look good here. Nice and solid up there. Same thing on the driver's side. I don't know if you guys, if we shoot that angle, it might be up into the light. You might not be able to see anything, but. Told you the Coopers are brand new. They don't even have probably 10 miles on them yet. So you get a brand new set of tires on this thing. It's a great car. 1968 Chevrolet El Camino. Before we set it on the ground and go on a test drive, let's talk about our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, if you're coming to visit us like I encourage you to do, you can bring us cash. We do still have people do that from time to time. Otherwise, our more common form of payments are cashier's check from your bank, and even more common than that, bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer puts the funds there usually the same day if it's done early enough, and if not, it's there the following morning. Financing. If you want to finance this 1968 El Camino, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on our collector cars. Approvals are going to be based on cost of the vehicle, your credit score, debt-to-income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence. All those things come into play. You're going to have to put 10% down minimum, so if you're talking about a $50,000 car, you're talking about a $5,000 down payment. The rest are going to finance for you over that 5 to 15-year period. Now, if you'd like to put down more, you can, but they're going to require a minimum of 10%. Doesn't matter what your credit score is. Obviously, if your credit score is down there a little bit, they might even require more than that. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection. We check the AC, check the tire pressure, check all your fluid levels, make sure all the lights work, wipers work, horns works, all that stuff. Old cars can start leaking. Anything can stop working at any given time. So we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection, make sure it's green lighted before it's heading to you wherever you might be located. If we're the ones handling the shipping on the car, we generally can have a carrier here within 48 hours. It does take a little longer sometimes if you're in a more rural or remote destination, or if there's holidays in there, weekend falls, whatever. If you're a West Coaster, that maybe we only get 1 or 2 runs a week out to the West Coast, might have to wait if we fall in a timed out West Coast run. However, we work quickly. Once the vehicle's funded, it's through inspection, through detail, carrier dispatched, on its way to you. So the whole process is a lot quicker than you might think it is. We're pretty efficient. We've been doing this, like I said, for over 20 years, so we have our process down pretty good. We know you're excited to get your car. We're excited to sell it to you, so we will make sure that it gets there as quickly as it possibly can. Let's set our 68 El Camino down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you guys how the vehicle runs out. Okay, inside our 68 El Camino. Why don't we start with wipers? Turn signals, driver's side. It's in the Speedo. By the way, Speedo reads 90,251, true mileage unknown. Passenger side turn. Your gauge is down low. Temp and oil. Oil's up, we're good, about 49 pounds. We'll check temp throughout the test drive since we are in a big block. Radio does not work. To me, it appears to be the original radio, but doesn't function. We don't fix radios, so when you get the car, it won't be working. How about this AC? Let's see. I heard the... Awesome. Blows ice cold. As you can tell, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so we will not need it today. We're only sitting like 62 degrees right now here in Daytona. Dash looks newer, in real nice shape. Gauge clarity's good. Window clarity we talked about in the showroom looks pretty good. The dash pad is black. It's not cracked, faded. Headliner's new. Center console is in pretty good shape here. It's a pretty nice El Camino, folks. Let's take it out on a test drive and see how the big block runs. Inside our 68 big block El Camino, what a fantastic ride, what a fantastic car. First, we're going to do the Speedo. You can see that the Speedo's holding nice and steady, about 42 miles an hour, which is what we're doing. Our temp is good, 150, so the car is cooling like it should out of the big block. We have a nice smooth ride on our brand new Cooper Cobras. You let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. The steering's nice and tight. No vibrations, squeaks, shimmies, shakes, rattles. You can see the steering wheel's not shaking. There's no front end misalignment. It's a really a nice vehicle. Car has good acceleration. Hit the throttle, it's not popping through the carburetor. We're up to 50 miles an hour, no problem whatsoever. We're gonna have to, at the very least, slow down up here to turn the corner, so we'll show you how the brakes feel and how they work here. So no pulsation, no squeaks, no vibrations. Real nice brakes, they stop us just like they should. At the traffic light, we have a good idle. I don't have to keep my foot on the gas, keep the car running. I don't have to restart the car because it's not stalling out. Take it through a couple gears here. I know you can't hear it in the video, but man, the transmission shifts perfectly. Perfect, you barely even feel it shift. So just like that, we are at 60. As you can see, I got to shut it off because I'm catching up to traffic in front of me. But here we are, 50 miles an hour, no hands on the wheel. Car tracks perfect. Real nice ride. I like it. 1968 Chevrolet El Camino. This car will generate some activity on our website, and I imagine at the price point and for what the car is, big block with steering, brakes, and air, interior in great shape, paint fantastic, car has a nice stance to it, brand new tires, it should sell fairly quick. So please contact us before the 68 El Camino is gone. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, our 68 El Camino includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. Powertrain, that means internal components of the engine, the transmission, and rear end. The rest of the car is as is. So, if the oil pan gasket starts leaking, that's on you. If the starter takes a dive, that's on you. If it needs a new battery, that's on you. Major mechanical breakdowns. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So that's most of them. Do you have to bring it back to Hanksters Hot Rods or to Florida or to a special muscle car dealership or restoration center? You do not. However, you can't take it to Joe's backyard garage. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is, within reason, of course. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only, no exceptions. Also, the shipping comes off. Our full retail program is turnkey. We make the shipping arrangements, we contact the driver, we pay the driver, we set up the pickup, we set up the delivery. At a negotiated price, you're going to do all that legwork on your own. We can help assist you, put you with somebody that can take care of all that for you, whose job is to do nothing but ship cars. However, you will need to pay the driver on delivery, cash or check, and then you can make the choice whether you want to ship the car open or enclosed. Obviously, open will save you a couple dollars, but we detail the car for you. It's all nice and pretty when it leaves our facility, and it might not get there that way if you ship it open. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida, and once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.